Hey friends, welcome back to PowerPro Academy. So in today's video, we are going to build something exciting, a simple calculator using Python. You will learn how to use functions, if-else condition, and take user input, everything a real program needs. So here is a description of our project. So first of all, we define 4 basic functions, which is add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Then we will take user input to select the operations and numbers. Now finally, we will use an if-elif block to control the flow. So now let's jump into our VS Code and do some coding. So here are we in our VS Code, and now we are creating our first function here, which is add. So def function name, which is add, and in the parameter I am going to write x, y. Now inside that function I am returning the value, or we can call it the additional value, which is x plus 5. So this is our first function. Now the second function is the subtract function. So def subtract, and I am going to write the parameter here, which is x, y, and I am returning x minus 5. So this is our second function. Now the third one is multiply. So def multiply the parameters, which is x, y, and I am returning x into y. Now the last one, which is divide. So def divide the parameters x, y, and now here is a twist. So here we are gonna create if-else condition, because we know when the denominator is 0, we can't divide the number. So here, if y is not equals to 0, then return x divide y, else return cannot divide by 0. So here we have created our 4 functions which are gonna be applied on our calculator project. Now we are going to get the user input. So here I am writing print select operation. So what are the different type of operation our calculator is being provided here. So as we created the 4 functions, so as per the functions we are going to give the operation, which is plus, minus, multiply, and divide. Now we have 3 variables here. The first one is the operator, which is going to choose by the user. So op equals to input. Here we are going to take the user input. So op equals to input, and inside that I am writing enter operator. So user will enter the operator here. Now the second one is a equals to float input enter first number. So in the a we will store our first number. Same as for b. So b equals to float input enter second number. So here we are going to store our second number. Now the control structure. So how the control structure is gonna work? So here we are deriving if-elif else conditions to hold our operations. So if a person selects plus, then we are going to give the condition if the statement that if the operator equals to that particular operation which is selected by the user, then it will give that operation function's return type. So what we are gonna do here, we are writing if op equals to plus, then it print result and calling the addition function, where we're gonna give the parameter, which is basically the numbers which is given by the user, a, b. Now elif op equals to minus. So what if the user selects minus? So when the user select minus, it will go into the elif. So in the elif, I am writing elif op equals to minus, and I am printing the result, and I am going to call subtract function and putting the parameters a, b. Now the next one is elif op equals to multiply, or the star, and I am going to print here result, and I am going to call multiply function, and inside that multiply function I am putting the parameters a, b. Now the last one is divide. So elif op equals to slash or the divide operator, we are going to print result. We are calling divide function and putting the parameter here a comma b. Now in the else, now if the user select the operators which is not provided here, then in the else we are giving him a message that print invalid operator. So this is the whole code of the Python function, or sorry, the calculator. So let's check how the calculator works here. So let's say a user input operator is addition, which is plus, and the first number is 10 and the second one is 5. Now if I run this program, it will return me result 15. So yes, our calculator is working fine. So it's simple, effective, and a great hands-on way to reinforce everything you have learned so far. So now it's your turn. Pause the video, try to build it on your own, and then run the script to see it in action. Let us know in comment if you added extra feature like square root or power. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our WhatsApp community. Visit our website for full source code and upcoming mini project. We will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Happy coding!